Hi, Melissa Salmon here from Physio Mentor. Look, last year a lot of private practices faced a dilemma, and that was that their graduates did not have their AHPRA registration when they wanted to start in a private practice. And what this meant is that a lot of graduates were postponed with their jobs, then they couldn't start until they had their registration. And unfortunately, we had situations where graduates were deferred work until as late as March. So we don't want that situation to happen again this year, and Physio Mentors contacted AHPRA. We've had a discussion about what are the tips and tricks so that you can try and get your AHPRA registration as quickly as possible so we don't face that situation again. So here's the things that we discussed. Number one is you need to get online early, go to the AHPRA website, get online and apply for the graduate registration. You can do that 6 weeks before you finish. Now, before you finish does not mean the date of your ceremony when you get your certificate. It's the day of your final exams or placement. So count 6 weeks prior to that, and that's when you need to be filling out the earliest date. You should be filling out your online AHPRA registration. Now, if you already have a job, then what you need to do is get your employer to write a letter of employment that has your name, your date of birth, and also your start date with your employer, because that will fast track your registration and put you to the top of the list. It's important that you fill out the graduate registration online because you don't need certified copies of your certificates or transcripts when you are filling out a graduate registration. Your university will send over all of your transcripts to finalise your registration. Once you've applied online, you should give it some time and then ring AHPRA, make sure they received your letter of employment, make sure they have your application on file and it has not been misplaced to be sure and confirm that the process is going ahead. Then you need to wait and see when you are activated online. Keep checking the AHPRA website. Once you are online, you are considered registered. Now, prior to this, you can apply for your APA membership and your insurance, but you cannot practice until you have your registration. That's the difference. The other thing you need to apply for as a graduate will be a provider number. Now, you cannot apply for your provider number until you have your AHPRA registration as well. Now, when you have a provider number, that's how your patients claim their health fund through HICAPS. It's also what you need to refer for investigations privately. So that is just as important, and that can be done after you get your AHPRA registration. So get on board, get it done now so that you do not get backlogged and you do not get deferred in your job until you receive your AHPRA registration. They're the best tips that AHPRA and Physio Mentor can give you for 2019 as a graduate. Good luck.